What are your values in life? What are the things that you value most? So what I mean by that is, what are some of the things that you find are closest to your heart? Now, we might all think, oh, I want a car, I want a house, I want a mansion, I want that dream job, I want 100 million, I want the sexiest girlfriend. Whatever it is that you're thinking, there's an underlying value that's attached to that. Now, if you like helping people, like let's say you like giving to charity, the value under that is contribution. You like contributing. If you like reading books, if you like studying, the underlying value, the thing that you value is self-knowledge, self-development. So what I urge you to think about and invite you to think about is, what are the 3 things that you value the most? Now, I went through this exercise with my mentor, and even prior to that I was thinking about some of these things already. They were brewing at the back of my mind, because life starts and is the GPS. Sorry, let me rewind. Life starts from your values, and they then provide GPS navigation in your life. Like, it tells you where to go. And I know it's probably sounding cliche to some of you who may have heard of this term already, when people talk about GPS in your life, but they really do, because they shape your decisions. They shape who you speak to, what you read, how you spend your time. Now, let me give you a tangible example by telling you the 3 things that I value the most, and that is self-development. So I love reading, studying, helping people. Freedom, which is setting up a business or investing in something that's going to allow my eventual freedom, that's going to allow me to then live on my own terms. And the 3rd thing is contribution. So helping others progress in their own growth, in their own self-awareness, in their own journey. And then obviously, giving money to causes that I feel that are closest to my heart. Those are the 3 things that shape my decisions and the way that I spend my time. For me, it's not about going out and getting drunk on Fridays or Saturdays. Maybe there was once upon a time when I was 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21 and 22, probably around that time when I went to university. I loved it, loved drinking and going out and having fun with friends and meeting up and doing shisha and things of that nature. But now I'm at a different point in my life where those 3 things surround everything that I do. The way that I think, the way that I eat, the way that I sleep, the way that I exercise, the way that I approach work, the way that I approach these videos, the way that I approach conversations I have with people, the things that I read. It's all different, because now I've realized those 3 things are the things that I want to build my life around. Now, have you heard of the rapper Vanilla Ice? I'm sure most of you have. One of the most famous rappers in history. Here's a quote that I recently came across that he said. He said, and I'm reading this from my phone, for those of you who are listening and not able to see this: "One thing I didn't understand in life was I had 100 million in the bank and I couldn't buy happiness. I had everything, mansions, yachts, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, but I was depressed. I didn't know where I fit in. But then I found family and friends and learned the true value of life." And Matt Lieberman, in his book Social, talks about how we need 150, is Dunbar's number of 150 people that we're close to and have connection with, to make us feel like we are at that point where we have enough social connection to feel happy, to get that feeling of fulfillment, that we have social interactions with humans enough to feel like we're loved, almost. Don't quote me, that's not exactly what he says, but he's getting at that idea that as humans, we need to interact with people. So, going back to the values, obviously in this example, Vanilla Ice valued Lamborghinis, cars, yachts, money, all the superficial things, only to realize once he had them that he wasn't actually happy, because they're not the things that he valued. What he valued was true connection with humans, with his family, with his friends. And there's 2 ways to look at this as well. There's hard metrics, and then there's something that Preston Smiles calls soft metrics. So hard metrics are the money, the cars, the house, all these things that you want to attain that are tangible, right? That you can see and feel. Then you've got soft metrics. So how much do you want to laugh? How much do you want to smile? How much love do you want to feel? What's the deeper connections? See, these are things that are emotions. How much excitement do you want to feel? All of these things that we factor into soft metrics that we don't really think about, and I haven't been thinking about much until he mentioned it. So think about the things that you value in your life. Again, for me, self-development, learning, freedom, attaining my freedom and living on my own terms, and contribution, helping others along the way in their journey to help them evolve as I'm learning and growing myself. So something to think about, and remember, you're only one decision away from becoming the legend that you've got in your mind.